Okay, looks like it will. Sometimes the system that I use to stream doesn't like it when I have Twitch or the other already running, so there is that. Okay. I'm also far more. Let's see. And we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Okay. Yes, Yosh, you are first. Now let me get this going. Why are you still not doing it? Okay. Hi, guys. Hello. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. Let's get TikTok going. That always explains a lot. I should always check that. It'll make sense. It all makes sense. Boom. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right. Today's Monday, right? Oh, man. Monday is such an interesting day because obviously for most people, it's the start back to the work, right? Work week. So that's what always makes it interesting. And we all just kind of sometimes get worn out on Mondays. Thank you, Tatted, for becoming a member. I appreciate that so much. I know exactly who you are. I see you all the time over in Polly's, and he will be live soon. Well, yeah, it's Tuesday in some parts of the world. Actually, in most parts of the world now, actually. Yeah, because it's Tuesday in England right now, too. So we'll just put this up here. First member to the live. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. I just saw you comment. Where did you comment at? Am I crazy? Yeah, I am crazy. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Just a teeny weeny bit. Oh, man. But we're getting going. I hope everybody else has had a great Monday. If someone would turn off whatever they're listening to, would have been great. But hey. Hi, everybody. Let's see. I wouldn't say that there has been much going on in the news today that I saw, and I just want to remind everybody that tomorrow, for those who forgot, Donald Trump will be having his State of the Union at Congress. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, Tolly. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Thanks again. Let's see. Hey, Ramon.
You're awesome.
There was, let me see. Remind myself what all happened in the news. I know I shared a bunch of news today because I always do. Oh yeah, we're officially at a year since the invasion of Ukraine by Russia. So that's interesting. Hi, Sonia. Oh, Sean, thank you already for the 5. Says, I can't thank you enough for challenging the kid on enlisting. If anything infuriates me, it's chicken hawks on all levels. Yeah, so I mean, I truly believe that if you are going to, oh, and I need to adjust that on here. If you are going to encourage that freaking, oh gosh, what's the word? That are enlisted members go to war, then you also better be ready to do it yourself. Like if you want them to go to war right now, then you need to do it yourself too. And yeah, I will stand by that one so much because I think that's an important thing to note. Like, you want that for them, do it yourself. So, yeah, I agree. And if you've already served, then also thank you, right? Because you've done that. So, there's that part too. Because some people will say it and it will be because they've already served. Hello, everybody. Thank you again for coming on in. Let's see. There was looking at other news that occurred. Oh yeah, did you guys know that there was a school shooting the other day? Well, just yesterday, or was it Saturday? Shit. There was a school shooting in Virginia, so that's always interesting. Judge blocked the release of Jack Smith's report on Trump, the Trump investigation. So that occurred as well, and that's fine. You know what? It is what it is. No cat about, oh, you didn't know about the school shooting? Let me find that. School, oh, no, it wasn't a school shooting, sorry. It was a mass shooting overnight, not at a school. 2 people died, 7 were injured. So, my bad, hold on. It was in Richmond, Virginia. Virginia this weekend. Yeah. Shockoe Bottom shooting in Richmond. Oh, thank you, Kat, for the Interstellar. Thank you so much. I honestly think that's the first time I've received an Interstellar. So thank you for that. I think that's the first one I had. You have become the title gifter 20 times. Thank you, Kat. Isn't that? They changed their things and they added so much to it. And I think that's so crazy. They added so much to the title gifter thing, and I'm not sure I like that on TikTok. Did you guys just hear that? Thank you. I've never received that gift. Also, that was such a pleasant sound in my ears. Did you guys hear that? No. W Cat in the chat, cat with a K. No, that was not me. We got the leopard and we got a future encounter. I will have to take the clips and put them in the Discord, guys. If you are not in the Discord, join the Discord. So yeah, guys, W Cats. What in the space was that? Yeah, it's called a future encounter. I have to take out the have to take the gifts and I have to post them in the Discord. It'll probably be on my story for everybody that's on TikTok. But yeah, WCat, thank you so much for all of this support that you give. I appreciate you so much, more than you know. I really do. I thought that was one of my cats in the other room. Oh, the little leopards roar. It has like the softest one, but it was so cool. So yeah, huge W cats for that. I appreciate that so much. We'll go ahead and try to jump into phone calls. No one's called yet, but we'll see what happens. Oh man. No, let's see. There was something else I wanted to look up while we were here and waiting. Other things in the news. Yeah, so in Virginia as well, they suspended 323 students because they walked out to protest ICE. But hold on. There's another part to it. They specifically did it because they left campus, not just because they walked out to protest. So I don't want that to be confused. It is because they left campus, which is against their school policy. I understand and I don't at the same time. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
22.
22. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I voted for him in 2024.
Okay. Are you still supporting him though?
What does that mean? I'm not sure.
Do you still agree with what Donald Trump is doing as the acting president of the United States of America?
Mostly.
Okay. So, what has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office, 13 months now, actually, to earn your continued support?
He got the border under control.
How did he do
Brought
that?
down prices slightly.
Let's start with the border
Not
and then
much.
we'll go down to the prices. That's fine. How did he get the border under control? And then can you like give me an example of how it wasn't?
Previously under Biden, it was practically open borders.
Cool. Can you show me the open border policy?
They never exactly had a policy, but
Oh, they didn't have a policy.
They were coming through.
No, they weren't.
They were
How many
coming
came through?
What?
How many came through?
Am I speaking to the YouTuber?
You are. How many came through the open border under Biden?
Roughly, from what I heard, about 10 million.
10 million
So, no,
came into the country,
from what I've heard.
from what you've heard. Nothing that you've double checked?
I don't support Trump. I support the Republican Party. And I wanted to ask, and the whole reason I ended up calling was I wanted to see if you were just here to bash people's head in and bash their opinions, or if you're actually trying to have a real conversation. Because if you're not having, because some people like they don't hate Trump, they hate the Republican Party. And then
Is
some
it
people
not
actually hate,
a conversation to ask questions?
no, we can ask questions, but you've been very you haven't exactly been kind or nice.
We've been on the phone for 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Please indicate to me a time when I haven't been kind or nice.
Your questions are
Pointed.
There's the point. There's the tone of
Do you know me
just
personally?
not having a nice tone.
Do you know me personally?
Like, it's not particularly.
So then you wouldn't know what my tone of voice would be normally, or to what you would consider to be nice.
Just because I don't know you doesn't mean that you can't have a negative interaction, a negative tone.
Right, based off of your own personal assumption, but you don't know if this is in fact the way that I talk to everybody. Do you see how that's an assumption on your end? To automatically assume that I must not be nice because of a monotone of voice with not regular voice inflections?
I did not assume anything.
You did. You've already accused me of being not nice. That is an assumption.
I said that I called, then the first several questions, you were rapid fire.
Correct. Because if you're not a Trump supporter, I want to move off the line.
What?
Because if you are not a Trump supporter, I want to move off the line. So I asked my questions in quick succession to just get straight to the point.
But so anyways, it seemed, from my point of view, it did not seem that you just had a tone about you. But anyways,
from your point of view, yeah, your assumption.
So if a person comes by and says "screw you," is that not and
I don't get
is that
offended.
not mean?
It doesn't bother me. Do you know
I
how many
didn't.
times I get called a bunch of not nice things on live? It doesn't bother me. If I got offended by someone saying, quote, screw you, I wouldn't be able to do this.
I didn't say you got offended. My point, we were talking about not being nice and having a wrong tone. That's the tone that you gave.
I gave a screw you tone.
Pretty much. I was
Because I speak in
all
monotone and don't use what you would consider normal or regular voice inflections. Hey, Thicky.
anyways, maybe we should just start off again. So the reason
Thank you,
that I
JRG, for
called
being a sub
is
on through Prime on
I
Twitch.
more than anything, I don't really support Trump himself as much as I support the Republican Party as a whole. And so, as a young voter of 22 years old that voted for Donald J. Trump during the 2024 election, why I voted that way and why I didn't vote for the Democrat Party and
Sure.
why
What
I
year
didn't
is
vote
it?
for Kamala.
What year is it?
What?
Can you remind me what year it is?
The current year is 2026.
So why in the year of our Lord 2026 are we talking about November 5th, 2024?
Because that's the day that we voted.
Yeah. Cool. So that's not the question that I asked, right? Like I asked why I don't care anymore why anyone voted the way that they did, because that was a year and a half ago, right? So that's irrelevant. 13 months into this current administration, 15 months after the election, almost 16 full months after since the election. I care about why someone would still support the policies that are being enacted, the executive orders that are being enacted, the actions that are being taken by this current sitting administration.
What exact policies?
What exact policies?
Yeah.
Let's see. How about violating the Constitution with tariffs?
In what way is that violating the Constitution? The U.S. government used to be run on tariffs. Tariffs were what funded the country before income tax. So how would that be?
W. Thickless. Yeah, sir. So are you not aware of the Supreme Court ruling that just occurred on Friday?
No.
Okay. So on Friday, the Supreme Court of the United States of America ruled that Donald Trump initiating tariffs under IEEPA were against the Constitution. Nowhere within the IEEPA law, the Emergency Powers Act, does it allow a president to enact tariffs on countries unilaterally. And so therefore it was a direct violation of Article 1, Section 8 of our United States Constitution.
So is that like...
Also, thank you, June, for the 25 on the Green app.
So is it like that how he went about going about tariffs?
The law that he attempted to utilize in order to enact the tariffs were deemed to be unconstitutional and a direct violation of Article 1.
I would need to do more research on that as I haven't been keeping up with the news within the last few days. Um, but I mean, I kind of thought that your question was originally about like, why did I vote for him? I didn't realize it was more about like what he's doing now. In terms of what he's doing now, on an overall base, is he the best president to ever live? Hell no. Absolutely not.
Okay.
But is he, I still think that no matter what he, I still think that Kamala would be infinitely worse
No way to know. I
than,
don't live on Earth too.
than whatever he's doing, even though I don't
Cool.
agree
Are
with
you
all his
clairvoyant?
decisions. What?
Are you clairvoyant?
No.
Okay. Then it's impossible to make any kind of assumption or make make a positive claim that she would have been worse than Donald Trump, because you are not clairvoyant, so therefore you do not see the future. You cannot see into what would be considered an alternative timeline. So realistically, you don't know anything as far as that. That's just your feelings. What we do know, though,
So
is that Donald
do
Trump
you,
has unilaterally changed our economy since his Liberation Day when he first enacted tariffs.
so do you not think that Kamala would be better than Donald Trump?
Sir, my
I
dog would be better than Donald Trump. My cat that I'm pretty sure that wants to like end the world would be better than Donald Trump.
All right.
Yeah, my cat seeks world domination. His name is Bailey. I definitely say Bailey 2028. Summer would be the vice president.
All right. Well, this has been an interesting conversation. I have to admit, this is my first time doing this, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry for
Being confused,
maybe
it's
how we
okay.
got off on the wrong foot, but I don't know. I just was interested of how this would went, and I wasn't expecting the just straight into the questions and whatnot.
No
But
problem.
I don't know. Sure it may be assumptions, but here's my hope. I'll end our conversation on this.
Okay.
While I voted for him on 2024, I do not, if by some unbelievable way he manages to get his name on the ticket of 2028, I will not vote for him again, because I'm a very firm believer of 2 terms and 2 terms only. I don't think he will, personally, but him being an egotistical person, he'll probably try, though I have
Okay.
belief in our systems. But yeah, my personal opinion, whether wrong or right, is that he was the better choice on an overall than the Kamala. But
Shh.
you know,
Okay. Well, we don't have a choice in it, so you should say that as past tense. He was the better choice at the time, but you cannot say that in 2026 that he's the better choice today instead of Kamala. That's Kamala. That's not how that works.
anyways, I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Just want to remind everybody that apparently being monotone is immediately just being rude. So just want to say that for the person that was like, but you wouldn't know if your dog could be a better president or vice president of the United States. I'm going to give you a word that I'm not sure that you've heard before. It's called being facetious. Are you familiar with the word facetious? Yeah. That's what I'm doing when I'm saying Bailey 2028 or my cat would have been a better president or the dog would have been a better president. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, hello.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 38.
Awesome. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first 13 months back in office that has earned
So
your
I just want to
continued
say hello,
support?
Bailey, and hello to you. My first time watching. So I didn't support Trump in his elections, but I do now because you know what? Trump is helping the liberals become more left. And that's what I love about it. Everything else I hate, but that's all I wanted to say. Really.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Hope to watch you more soon.
Sounds good. In Marshmallow, I saw your comment earlier, and that was pretty good. I didn't have a chance to really react to it, but that was pretty good. I don't remember what it was. Can't tell you exactly what it was. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
How old are you?
Making my ammo for my shotgun, pellets, and fuel go down. That's why I support Trump.
Kid doesn't even realize that he's like 3 feet away from his phone. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 30.
30. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Am.
Huh?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
You are. Okay, sorry. No, you're fine. And what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first 13 months back in office that has earned your continued support?
Lots of things that I, stand for. For one, like, the whole trans thing, like, an Army Ranger should never compete in women's sports. Someone who's...
Yeah, I'm not doing that today. Normally, I'd tell them to go call a show, but they're never going to call them anyways. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay. Did I just hang up on you?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, because stop being obsessed with other people's genitalia. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? That's not fun. Sir, I'm just going to keep hanging up
Can
on
you
you
be
every
freedom
time.
of speech?
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his 13 months back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I personally really love how Trump has ruined America's global hegemony, ruined relationships with the EU. It's really comforting to see that the America that's been able to invade and kill millions of people all over the globe, Vietnam, Korea, Libya, Syria, Iraq, Nicaragua, Afghanistan, is finally coming to an
Are you
end
just an
and end their
accelerationist?
hegemony. Well,
I'm not talking to an accelerationist. Okay, so here's what's up. I'm going to help you out with something, guy, real quick. A, I can't hear you, so scream all you want. I don't care. B, freedom of speech. I don't know if you've actually read the First Amendment or saw the later interpretation of it and how it's applied by the Supreme Court of the United States of America, but the freedom of speech is only protected from the government limiting your freedom of speech. You do not have freedom of speech on a private application, which is why you're currently muted. If you want to be obsessed with other people's genitalia, I suggest you go to Pornhub. Dude just keeps calling. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
nigga.
I'm just saying, guys. No, I find it amusing when they keep calling, to be honest. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Oh, I'm sorry, Black Dragon, if that's something you wanted to do. Okay, you're 34. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Hell no. Just want to say I'm a long-time watcher, long-time fan. Fuck ICE, fuck Trump, and keep doing what you're doing, Ari. You
I
rule.
appreciate that so much. Thank you. You have a great night.
You too.
All right. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
You are a kid. All right. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
You're also a kid. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah,
Awesome. How old are you?
32.
Dr. Van, the answer is no. Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I'm agnostic. I'm just seeking your perspective on the best way to advocate for one's own perspective, independent of what that is. Like nowadays, outside of just voting.
Speak about things. Use your voice. I don't really know what else to tell you on that one. If you want to advocate for something in specific, look up activist activities in your area, look up local protests, look up what's happening in your local community, see if there's a meeting of any kind occurring. Just don't get involved in political political violence, okay?
Yeah, so I've been following closely on municipal town hearings and city hearings, but I'm kind of concerned about voice some things online that are very aligned to kind of what you mentioned and preach, for the lack of a better word. But I'm just seeking to, like, how would you recommend somebody that is voicing similar things but reaching resistance? So for the sake of protecting
let-
my own everything, peace and everything like that, how
If
would you
if you want
not
to,
recommend, but how would you guide someone to
I mean,
just voice themselves in a way that they feel safe within a community that they're advocated against, if you will?
yeah, so don't use your name, I guess, in that case. I couldn't really tell you what to do about, like, if you want to post on Facebook. I personally never post on Facebook, so I'm literally like invisible there. I choose to be. That's how it works. Also, boo Meta. So it just depends. Like, if you don't want people to push back at you, or you don't want to face adversity, you don't want to potentially get targeted, use a pseudonym. Don't use your real face. This is my real face. I'm on camera. I can't hide it. So
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you sharing your perspective
no problem. You have a good one.
as well. Bye-bye.
No, this is a boba drink. Guys. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
28.
Are you supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first 13 months in office that has earned your continued support?
I think there'll be a couple of reasons. One would be like the global stability that has increased. For example,
I'm
in
so sorry.
Venezuela,
You're sounding further away from your microphone than when you started.
okay, give me a sec. I'll just change to. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound about the same.
Hello.
Oh, that's so much better. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
are.
So I think a few of the reasons would be like increased global stability in terms of violence. For example, in Venezuela, the people the people are much better now with the dictator gone. And if you saw the news yesterday, like many of my friends from Mexico, they were in the fear of cartels throughout because of the kingpin El Mencho. So taking him out was also a relief to a lot of people in
That was done by the
like
Mexican government. That wasn't done by Trump or his administration or the United States at all. Also, they've I don't know if you're not aware of this or not, but specifically about that cartel leader being taken out. Goodness me, there's been 25
Yeah,
Mexican National Guard troops left dead
yeah,
since
I totally agree.
since that happened, and they are literally going out and killing people since their leader
No,
was killed.
I
As far as
I totally
Venezuela,
agree.
I don't know if you realize this, but they're still under the same dictatorial regime because the vice president just took over. Delcy's not much better.
Okay, first of all, like let's talk about Mexico. Though the Mexican government and Mexican military did the action on their own, a lot of intelligence came from the US. And the
Oh,
second thing was,
so I'm so sorry. I do have to pause you on this for a second. So if the
mhm,
intelligence comes from another country, do they get to
mhm.
take credit for strikes carried out by another government?
If the intelligence come from another country, yes, because the
They
Mexican
do.
government was
Oh,
not
okay.
able.
So does
Yeah,
that mean when trials are going to start at The Hague for
mhm,
the war crimes that the United States has committed on Venezuelan boats, that the
mhm.
United Kingdom, Spain, Italy, all of the countries that shared their intelligence with the United States, that to assist with carrying out those boat strikes, they're also going to be held accountable at The Hague because they get credit. They get to take credit for the boat strikes because they're the ones that shared the intelligence that therefore led to the strikes.
Okay, yeah, they are also accountable. Like you're
Oh,
conflating
okay.
2 points.
So they're also accountable. So
Yeah.
they also get to get tried at The Hague. Do you guys get that? We're committing international war crimes, United States of America. So therefore, all of the countries that have shared intelligence also get to be tried for international war crimes. At least we are consistent.
Mhm.
I
No,
will
I'm
give
not
you
gonna like
that.
I will not like conflate 2 points for sure. Like I won't be like, hey, we did this here and that would be not a crime, and if we did this something else and that would be a crime. No,
No, I
like
was just
I'm
testing your
consistent on that.
logical consistency.
Yeah, that I'm consistent on that. But overall, like they like people are much better. I know 25 people died on during service, but as a country, like people talking to people from Mexico, they
I
are
don't care
greatly
about your
better because
anecdotes.
okay, hello.
I'm still here.
Yeah, but I think globally there's much the peace is more compared to before. That would be my
Before
point.
when?
Before like you're saying since 1 year, since last 1 year.
Since last 1 year. Oh, okay. So let's see. Yes, Maduro was still in power in the year 2024. But interestingly enough, Israel wasn't bombing Iran in 2024, but that happened under Donald Trump's administration, to which he also took credit for. We also personally dropped bombs on Iran. There weren't mass bombings being dropped over Yemen or Syria in 2024. Let's see, India and Pakistan didn't have an entire border skirmish in 2024. Thailand and Cambodia were relatively at not necessarily at peace, but they weren't doing anything to each other in 2024. Let's see. The thing with Egypt and Ethiopia had always been going on. That's been something that's been going on. It's not even a war, but a diplomatic dispute since 2022.
Mhm.
Let's see. Yeah, Armenia, Armenia was still going on, and
Azerbaijan,
Azerbaijan was still going on.
yes,
Let's
yes.
see. Russia and Ukraine was still going on, but since Donald Trump was elected into office and took his after he was inaugurated, Russia's committed worse attacks on Ukraine since Donald Trump was inaugurated. So that sounds like that's not very peaceful. That war is still going on. Let's see. The people of Gaza had evacuated Gaza, right? They had all evacuated Gaza. And then when the ceasefire was announced, the Israeli government invited them to come back to Gaza. And then since they've come back to Gaza, Hundreds of civilians have been killed by the IDF. You know, the innocent civilians that were technically safe because they had escaped Gaza, and then they were told to come back because Israel and Hamas are treating the ceasefire like it's a goddamn light switch. I'm so sorry. There is not stability. Donald Trump started an entire trade war
Mm-hmm.
with other countries. That's not stability. We have other countries evaluating their security alliances with the United States. That's not stability.
I would say like stability in terms of like the number of lives lost. They're like making
More
wars that
people have died in Ukraine in 2025 than they did in 2024. Sir.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
That statistic. I was like, might the war was concluding towards its concluding phase.
It's not
That is what I
concluded.
realized from the it's not concluded, but I'm like it had drawn down from the previous number.
No,
and
it
the number of
hasn't.
soldiers that
I'm so sorry. Like, Putin has gotten worse on his attacks with Ukraine. They just killed 27 civilians last week, including children.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But overall, you think like the world has gotten worse since Donald Trump came to power?
It's not gotten better, that's for dang sure.
Though I do believe like I'm not gonna say like everything has gotten better, but some things have. And I think that is also like maybe not we can't support everything, but if some good changes do come out, we should be supporting those at least. Their outcome cannot be great everywhere throughout the world.
Sir, you want to give Donald Trump participation trophies.
Yeah, like it's like trying to do something is like at least making some lives of some people better is better than not doing nothing at all, and they're staying in the status quo. Like if you realize like when like Nicolas Maduro was captured, like most of the people throughout the world
Those videos have been debunked. I don't know. Like, so the videos in Venezuela, those have been debunked. People that are no longer living inside Venezuela, yes, they are sporadically celebrating across the entire world. But we actually saw more people protesting the capture of Maduro, despite the fact that he was a dictator, because don't know if you realize this, but that sets a precedent, which means that sets a precedent where any world leader that happens to consider someone else a dictator. So let's say Russia decided to come in and kidnap or abscond away with Donald Trump. Well, that's okay because we just did that in Venezuela. We've set the precedent for that to be okay. Do you think it would be okay? Do you think it would be okay if Putin or Kim Jong-un of North Korea came in and kidnapped Donald Trump?
I think like you're conflating 2 points.
No, sir, I'm not conflating 2 points. I'm so sorry. Sorry, you're talking really low again. Like I want to be clear. This isn't conflating 2 points. I'm giving you an idea of the precedent set by a president of another country or the leader of another country by him being able to go into a sovereign nation and take out their leader out of their country to indict them on charges within our country. That means that other countries now are being given the ability to do the same thing to any other world leader. I just use the most obvious example, the ones that really gets people going, by saying someone kidnapping Donald Trump.
You're right. That's wrong. But technically, like for example, you're saying like the people were protesting that Maduro was captured in Venezuela, but those are the people who remained behind and who were beneficiaries of the government.
Venezuelans are also protested.
But but most of the Venezuelans who had to leave their country in fear of retribution by the government, they were happier. And the second thing is like
Yeah,
you're
and are
right.
they going
Just
back?
slapping someone from their country is wrong, but he was
Awesome. So
indicted
tell
by.
Donald Trump he shouldn't have done that. Or tell me that you think Donald Trump shouldn't have done that.
But the justification behind is because he
No,
was
I'm so
indicted
sorry. You
by
just
the
you
New
just
York
said it was
Times.
wrong. You just said it was wrong. So tell me Donald Trump shouldn't have gone in and accosted Maduro.
Okay, a quick question. So for example,
No, I would like you
Netanyahu
to
has
directly
been.
respond to
Yeah,
what I
I'm
just
responding to
said.
that.
No, I would
I'm
like you to
responding to
just
that.
play Simon Says with me. Simon Says, tell
Mhm.
me Donald Trump is wrong for having gone in and kidnapped the leader of a sovereign country, specifically Maduro.
I would say he would be wrong in kidnapping.
Okay. Sorry, you were trying to, quote, move the goalpost. If it's wrong, stand 10 toes down. Also, guys, if you are new here and you haven't hit that follow button, go ahead and hit that follow button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button as well. We're going to go ahead and take some more callers. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, can you turn down the stream in the background?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
I am 35.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Between yes or no. Just because I'm a truck driver, and so far
Okay,
I
then
see
if you're
that
not
you did
sure,
a
I'm going to be
job.
honest, you're not who I'm looking to speak to, so I am going to move on. Thank you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am. How are you today?
Doing well. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I'm actually not. No, I definitely blindly followed a lot of people for quite some time, and honestly, it's not about the outerly worldly problems because I can't speak on that. I don't know what other countries are going through. I like to pretend I do like everyone else, but it's propaganda fed, right? But what I do know is right here in our own country, we're at an all-time high for child abduction, and absolutely nothing gets done about it. And it's gone up since Trump's been in office, not down.
Yep.
And it's obvious stuff. It's Roblox, it's video games, it's all this crap that could be canceled by our government, but we refuse to do so, all because of the big dollar bill. So I wanted to get on here and I wanted to say thank you, and this is all I wanted to say to you, because I already know you know. I'm listening to you and you're brilliant. Keep shutting them down.
All
Keep
right.
doing what
Well,
you're doing.
thank you.
I live in
I
Lewis
appreciate
County, a very redneck county that is
Ooh.
very in support of Donald Trump. And if you just look at right and wrong, I don't know how you can be. So keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate you.
Thank you. You have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello.
Now, please leave your name, number, and a brief.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
Awesome. How old are you?
58.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
You darn right I am. Always will. Best president ever. Best president ever
Okay.
been, ever will be.
What
Cares for
specifically
America.
what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I mean, he's trying to help America. All these other countries are.
I'm so
who's
sorry.
doing this?
I said what has he achieved? Trying is not an achievement. That's an attempt.
Well, he's done all kinds of stuff. Tell me one thing.
I
Joe
would like
Biden
you to
did.
answer my question because I don't know if you remember, but within my question I said specifically.
Well, tell me one thing Joe Biden did.
Sorry, I never said I supported Joe Biden, so can you answer my question? But I mean, if you want me to name one thing, sure, the CHIPS and Science Act. Awesome. Now, can you answer my question? What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, a bunch of things. I have to think about that. But everything he does is for America. He cares for America, not these other countries. I
Like
support
what
him.
exactly?
him going in and getting that Maduro, whatever that guy's name is. That was an evil. He's an evil guy.
Cool.
That's
So that
Saddam
means that
Hussein.
any president of another country or any world leader of another country can come into the United States of
Yeah,
America
if
and
yeah, you
pick
darn
up our
right. If
president
they're
of the
corrupt,
United States and take them
if
back to
they're
their own
corrupt, you darn
country
right.
to charge them with crimes. Okay, awesome. I hope
You
Syria
you
comes
darn
in and picks up the United
you
States of American president. Sorry.
darn right. If they're
Yeah.
corrupt, you darn right. Go ahead and get them. If
Sure,
they're
that's
corrupt,
Donald Trump.
if they're corrupt, yeah. No. I said if the president of another country is corrupt, then go in and get their butts. Throw them in jail like they're supposed to be, like that darn drug lord Chapo, whatever his name is. They got him. That's one thing they did. They got him. They got Chapo. Killed thousands and thousands of people
All right.
over
Well, that
drugs.
would Donald Trump is
You don't know what to
corrupt.
say.
I
You
don't
don't
know
know what
if
to
you
say now,
realize
do you?
that. Okay.
You don't know what to say now, do you?
No,
Get
I
him
said
over here
Donald
and
Trump
say
is corrupt. I don't know what to tell you on that one. So,
no, Donald Trump ain't corrupt either.
so do you agree
Not
with
a
Donald?
bit.
Okay, calm down. Do you agree with Donald
Not a
Trump
bit.
suing the United States for $10 billion?
What now? Where'd you come up with all that bull crap at?
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Donald
come up with all
Trump is suing the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, which is an agency of the United States federal government, for $10 billion.
I agree with anything he does. He's probably got a right to do it. How they
Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
You're awesome.
Mhm.
Hello?
Mhm. Mhm.
That's a child. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? You're not the only one that thought that, Lori. I'm going to go through all the super chats towards the end, but just because someone else said it too, like, yeah, you're not the only one that said that. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Hi, how old are you? Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 40.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Cool. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
He signed the bill to state that there's only two genders.
Hey, have you ever heard of the channel Jimmy Snow and the Line?
Yes.
Cool. Call them on Thursday. Hello. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
That's a great question. So I can't really support any of the presidents. I really
Okay.
support.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Yes, it would be unavailable because a bunch of kids are home and their parents aren't paying attention to them. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Oh, hi.
Hi, how old are you?
I am actually 15 years old.
I appreciate you. You do have to be 18. Have a great one. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Thank you for calling the stream.
I'm not listening to myself. Come back. If you are trying to call, make sure you turn down the stream in the background before you do. I will just hang up. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Awesome. How old are you?
40.
40. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, of course.
Did I already hang up on you?
Pardon me?
Yeah, because your call quality is crap. Yeah, that's who I hung up on before. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello? Okay. I didn't mean to hang up on that one. I'll try, like, I can't make, like, if I make them a certain one, they're just gonna be louder than me. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
You're a kid. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Didn't I just hang up on you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got.
Yeah, so stop calling. I don't really know what to tell you. Like, if I've hung up on you, don't call back. Unless it was an accident. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Hi, how old are you?
22.
22. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
I feel that Trump is doing what he said he was going to do.
Awesome. What specifically has he achieved?
Immigration is one for me.
Immigration is a word. What specifically has he achieved?
He's deporting illegals back to
Oh,
their
the same
country.
thing that we've always done in the United States of America. So I guess you must support every single president since ICE was created. Because we have always deported undocumented immigrants. Wow. So you supported Biden, you supported Trump 1, you supported Obama, Bush.
I just think Trump is doing what
Oh,
he
now
said
it's
he was going to
changing.
do.
Okay. Yeah. So I asked for specifics on what he has achieved. Okay. Oh, my. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Awesome. How old are you?
What'd you hang up on me for a while ago?
Because you're a bootlicker. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Dude, I'm just going to block you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
Old enough to see them titties.
Nah, you can't pay me enough for that. Old man, I don't want to talk to you. I don't know what else to tell you. Please stop calling. They're so weird, Josiah. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How old are you?
I'm old enough, but I'm not going to give you my age.
Well, then I'm not talking to you. Have a good one. I don't know what to tell you. That problem solved. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 55.
55. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Of course, but I do have a question for you. Why don't you support him?
I don't
Just
support a
curious.
president that actively
And-
goes against articles and amendments of our United States Constitution. So now what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Secure the border.
And how specifically did he do that? I'm sorry, I'm not looking for vague generalities.
He used the military to be able to go down there and serve the border. Obviously, you've heard
Sweet.
about
Same thing that everybody's
votes
ever
that are
done when they're president of the United States of America. So you must have supported every
you
single
serious?
president throughout. Yeah, since ICE was created
Did
and
you say that?
CBP was created.
No,
So
hold
therefore,
on.
you must have
So-
supported
so-
Joe Biden. You must
wait a
have
second.
supported
This what you
Donald
do
Trump
is-
1. You must have also supported
This is
Obama.
awesome. You just
You
talked
must have
over
also
somebody.
supported Bush. I'm sorry, this is not the first time ever in United States history that our National Guard has been utilized to go down to the southern border. border. I'm so sorry
Of
you've
course
been
not.
living under a rock, that you're not aware of
Yeah,
this.
of course not.
Awesome. So that
No,
happened
check it
under
out.
the
You
last
just keep talking.
administration. So if that's all it
This guy,
takes
okay,
to
so
earn
this is how
your
you do it,
continued
huh?
support is putting our National Guard members at the southern border, well, then you must support every single president since ICE and CBP were created.
Well, see, this is where you're wrong at. It's not just the National Guard; it's also the military as part
I'm
of
so sorry.
the
No, it's
Navy.
literally just the
It's the
National
Navy.
Guard. Are
Yes,
you
the
not?
National
What's the
Guard. The
Posse
National Guard has
Comitatus Act,
boats.
my guy?
So you're trying to tell me the National Guard has boats to blow up other boats outside of Venezuela?
Oh,
You're trying to
you
tell me
said
that National
securing our
Guard is
border.
stopping
I'm so
people?
sorry. You said
It's hold
securing our
on.
border.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
so
yes,
sorry.
because
You
you're also
said
securing the
consider
border.
securing our border.
Are
Can
you
you
not
tell
paying
me?
attention? You just
Can you
Google it.
tell me?
You just
Can you
Google
tell
it.
me?
You
Hi, hi,
you can
hi. Hello.
you
Can
can
you
just
tell me?
Google it.
Hi. Can you tell me how many miles away from the United States of America is Venezuela?
No, it's a good distance. Probably about maybe, I don't know, 700 miles.
Way
Depending on
more
where
than
you're
that.
traveling from. But it depends on where
Oh,
you're
I'm so
traveling from.
sorry. I'm so sorry. It's
It depends on where you're traveling from.
3,500 miles. So that
From what?
means that
From what?
somehow we are securing, I
3,500
just want to
miles.
be clear, we're
3,000.
over 3,500 miles from the United States of America, and somehow we
It
are
doesn't make a difference.
securing,
The
we
nation's
are
still
securing the United States southern border when international body, like international law, only allows us to operate within 100 miles of our southern border in order for that to happen. So I know you just want to continue to scream, and I'm not like you're just talking over me. It just doesn't make sense. I'm going to wait until you've calmed down. So you're just going to stay on mute where no one can hear you until you stop talking. You're not going to stop talking? Okay, I'll just move on. Gave you a warning. I know you could hear me. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 18. I just wanted to say I'm so happy that there's actually finally a YouTuber who is not doing a live stream supporting Trump. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, I appreciate you.
All
Thank
right, have a
you.
good one.
You too. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello. Yo, you're a bitch, bro. Trumping shit bad. Fuck
No
that
one
life.
can hear you because you're like muffled. If you're going to crank call, maybe try to actually do it with a clear microphone. You guys are bad at this. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How old are you?
I'll be 38, my birthday.
It's a rough 38.
I'll be 38 years old. How old are you?
Not doing that. Thank you for calling the stream. How are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
So I'm not really like in a position to say yes or no, but I do want to ask you one thing because you said something yesterday that I just want a little clarity from you on, if that's okay.
Okay. What's that?
So you said yesterday that we basically allocate 80,000 visas as of this year, H-1B visas for work, correct?
That could be the correct number. I knew I looked it up at the time. So, H-1B visas issued.
Well, I mean, regardless.
No, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's 85,000 in total. 20,000 are just for master degree holders. It's for the rest after that. But that's just how much we're allotted for the year.
Why are there 700,000 to 730,000 as of January 2026?
Because they've already been inside the country because we issued more in previous years. It's not the same every year. So like, for example, according to the US, according to UCIS, USCIS.gov, We issued 479,000 in 2025, 780 in 2024, and that's 780,000, 483,000 in 2023. So if you're saying that we have 423,000 currently sitting within the United States of America, these aren't usually just single year visas. They are extended for longer periods of time. You asked me a question, I'm answering it. I'm so sorry. Am I not supposed to answer your question?
I said, well, you're getting it wrong. I said, first of all, I said there's 700,000 to 730,000 as of January 26th.
And I was utilizing numbers and data to explain why we would have 730,000 because of previous years where they were.
My question for you is why bring up the 80,000 number if we're clearly not, we're way overboard of what we've allocated
No.
yearly.
Sorry. It's 80. I was very clear on yesterday's stream. It's 85,000 for the year of 2026. It's not the same number every single year. And it's up to that number.
Okay, I don't think you're understanding me. That's okay.
Okay.
So anyway, what else would you like to talk about?
Well, again, are you still supporting Donald Trump? Yes or no?
Well, I don't really go for a single person. I'm more of ideas is what I'm after, and I did vote for him because I liked his policies. Oh, I have a good one. We should talk about abortion.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, why?
Why?
Well, you're talking about politics, and that's one of his stances that I support.
I'm
So-
sorry. Which stance are we supposed to be questioning? Because it literally changes like every week.
Well, oh, I.
So which stance are we going off of Donald Trump's?
I don't know if you can hear me, but I said we should talk about abortion.
Yeah, which stance of his, because it changes like weekly. Which stance of Donald Trump's are you trying to debate, I guess, or talk about?
Oh, I'm trying to talk to you about abortion, regardless
Of
Donald
which
Trump.
of his policies are you trying to talk about when it comes to abortion?
Back to him. Why can't we just talk about it? Why can't we talk about your stance and my stance? Why does it have to be about Trump? Do you like him?
I'm sorry, what does the background on my stream say?
I don't know. I don't watch your stream.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why. Lord have mercy. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
No, I don't watch your stream.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to remind everybody, turn down the stream before you call the number. I will literally just hang up on you guys. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, actually, hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I am 40 years old.
Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, to be honest with you, the whole biggest thing is the transgender thing. Like, I got
Hey, have you ever heard of this?
daughters
Hey, have you ever heard of this live before? It's called Jimmy Snow on the Line.
No, enlighten
Call
me.
them on Thursday if you want to talk about transgendered individuals. I don't care to have that conversation because I'm not questioning the existence of my friends. That's a you problem. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Not at all.
All right. Well, I appreciate you and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm the 55-year-old that you wouldn't let talk.
Oh, well, then
Earlier.
I'll just hang up on you again. Why did you think Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 40.
40. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay, what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Actually, that's a real good question. But thank you. I support you. Keep doing what you do. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You have a good one. I'm good with that. I'm totally fine with that. That's something nice. I'm not going to lie. All right. Did we defeat all of the MAGA? Oh, no. There they come. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
Hi. How old are you?
21.
I'm good with that.
Can you turn down the stream, please, in the background?
Hold on one second.
Yeah, thanks.
What?
I was just asking you to.
I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege as well. My bad.
Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
He lets me keep my guns.
Okay. So as like every other president in history. So I guess you support every other president that's just let you keep your guns. Woo,
Yeah.
that's an easy win. Damn. That's so easy to get your support. Just don't take your guns.
Be nice. I have autism.
So do I. What's your point?
I don't know. Mine might be a higher spectrum or lower spectrum. I don't know. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you.
Okay, I'm just saying that it must be quite easy to earn your support if that's the easiest thing. Like, just don't take your guns, guys. Support one. So you must have supported Joe Biden because he didn't take your guns.
No, I thought he was an idiot.
Oh, he didn't take your guns though.
No.
So then what specifically has when did he try to take your guns? Please tell me what piece of legislation or executive order attempted to physically take your guns away from you.
When he was claiming a 9mm can go into a AR-15.
No, I'm so sorry. I was quite specific with my question. What piece of legislation or executive order did Joe Biden sign that was taking away your guns from you?
You Democrats, I mean.
I'm not a Democrat. But anyway, what piece of legislation or executive order did Joe Biden sign that was taking away your guns?
You liberal?
What piece of legislation or executive order did Joe Biden sign that was taking away your guns?
Check out Brandon Harmon with the Punisher picture, everybody. Enjoy.
Was that an English sentence?
Hola, ¿cómo está, señora?
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 45.
45. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
More personality reasons. Like I like that he brought comedy back again. I like that he talked about Arnold Palmer's dick all the time.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can. How old are you?
I'm sorry, 38 years old. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay, no, the stream was going on in the background. It was kind of like echoing. Go ahead.
All right. You said you are still supporting Donald Trump?
No, I was calling to say I do not support Donald Trump and never have.
All right. Well, thanks, man. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Tell me, did Kamala Harris believe in God?
The answer to that question is yes, but you are a literal child, so I'm hanging up on you guys. Guys, best way to support the live is to become a member, send a super chat, send gifts, become a super fan, become a subscriber. or send bits. I haven't seen any pop up in a little while. So if you guys are able to do that, that would be fantastic. We've gotten 1 new member today. Is it possible for us to get 4 more? I do like to try to get at least 5 a stream. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
64.
And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Till the day I die. And the reasons are well, I've got many reasons, but you know, one of the greatest blaring reasons is his love for the country. Obama hated this country. Biden hated this country. Bush hated this country. I don't know so much about Clinton, but Donald Trump truly loves this country, and he knows what America's capable of doing. When Obama was in power, he ran around the world telling the rest of the world how terrible America was. So that is something very big to admire and to love.
We were a dead country. I tell you, this country was dead. Now we're the hottest country ever.
We're the what?
The hottest country ever. But this country, the United States, was dead.
We are.
So can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? Donald Trump loves the United States of America. Donald Trump loves the United States of America. Hi. Hello. Hi. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Okay. Well, now he's quiet. Sir, until you stop like freaking out, like I don't know. Can you stop for a moment? Are you good? Have you checked your blood pressure? I think you need to check your blood pressure. You're like screaming into the microphone. I can see the bar with how loud you're getting because you are screaming into the microphone with your ODS, your BDS, and your TDSS. So, just waiting for you to calm down. You're maxing that bar out because you are screaming into the microphone when nobody can hear you. Dude, you're screaming. Have you calmed down? Oh, he hung up. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
So, are you aware of something called the drug epidemic?
Sorry, sir. I'm looking for, something specific. Are you capable of answering my specific question?
I'm answering your question.
No, you're
If you
not.
take a
Answering a
second to think
question with
about
a
it.
question is not
No, I am.
answering the question. Okay.
So
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am Charlie Kirk.
That's weird. What's it like in hell? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, how come we can't just have fun and joke around?
Huh?
Why can't we just have fun, joke around?
Wait, you're not allowed to have fun in your world?
No, not in your world, we're not.
What's my world?
I don't understand. Well, when I just try to make a joke, telling you the things why I like Trump and mention Arnold Palmer's dick, and you just hang up on me. I mean, we're
Oh,
just trying to have
because
fun
I'm
here.
sorry. Was that supposed to be funny? Because no one
We're just having
laughed.
fun here.
Oh,
We're
okay.
just having fun here.
So,
I
if
mean,
in order for you to have been funny, people would have had to have laughed. Try to be funny. Thank you for calling this stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump done in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
So in the big beautiful bill, he one of the things that was passed is no tax on tips and no tax on overtime.
Okay, and I also agree that those are good policies. That was done July 4, 2025. How has that continued to earn your support in February 23rd, 2026? And I'm sorry, do you
because
both work tips and you also work overtime?
yeah, I work overtime.
No, and tips as well?
No, not tips.
Not tips. So that one doesn't personally affect you. Again, I will be honest. I
Yeah,
will
it
say
does.
that you just said you don't work tips, so that one doesn't personally affect you.
I just said I worked overtime.
These are two separate things within the bill.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So I just said, yes, it's a good thing that the no tax on tips plan, great thing. It's a good start. Most people don't claim their tips anyways. So there is that. The no tax on overtime, also a good start. It is limited though. Both of these policies are limited and they're short term. They're only on for 3 years. That's it. They end December 31st, 2028. That's it. That's the end of it. Okay. So I don't think that something that's short term like that is enough to earn someone's continued support for somebody that is actively violating articles and amendments of the United States Constitution.
Okay. So another thing that I support from the big beautiful bill was increased what's it called? Uh, paying $75 billion for ICE.
Oh, so you support ICE, and I bet, are you not happy that DHS is partially on a shutdown because they're not continuing to be funded?
But that'll continue to fund ICE.
I'm sorry.
The $75 billion will still go towards ICE. And the government shutdown won't
That's why I
really
said
affect it.
partial shutdown. Like, I don't. Okay. I asked you a follow-up question on that. Are you upset about the partial shutdown because of the stopping of continuing funds on the Department of Homeland Security, specifically ICE?
Oh, sorry, that was my bad. Yeah, I don't really know much about the partial shutdown.
Okay. So do you support the killing of Renee Nicole Good, Alex Preddy, and Keith Porter Jr.?
Well, I don't know much about Keith Porter Jr., but I know
Yeah, most
Renee
people
Good.
don't. Y'all should start looking him up.
I will. Renee Good, she was.
No, that's
I
not. I'm
support
not
that one.
asking you to like justify them. I'm asking, do you support the killing of them?
Renee Good, yes. Alex Pretty, no. And I'll look into the other guy.
Oh man, I have one more to ask you about. I just got to pull up his name because I can't say I remember it offhand because this is a new one that came out. Ruben Ray Martinez, a United States citizen. Do you support his killing by ICE?
I don't know much about that.
Yeah, of course you
so
don't.
I can't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
of
do
course
you
you don't.
so just because you have to know the details of the event for you to know that you support the fact that ICE and CBP officers are unaliving United States citizens in the street of the United States?
Yeah, I need to know if it's a justified killing
How about
or
Sandy
an
Bosch?
unjustified one.
Or do you support her killing?
I don't know who that is.
Jessica Tavro, do you support her killing?
I don't know who that is.
Ah. Guys, I made up the last two, so don't look those up.
Are you gonna
So,
ask me another person that I don't know?
that you don't know? I mean, you seem to not know a lot of people. So let's see something here. Okay. So according to the Department of Justice and the Department of Homeland Security, ICE officers, all agents, sorry, let's just be clear, all agents are not supposed to walk in front of or behind a vehicle that is on and running. Also, according to Supreme Court case law, the only solution that an agent is supposed to take when a vehicle is moving towards them is to step out of the way of the vehicle. It's also specifically against the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of Justice operation manual for the use of deadly force on the driver of a moving vehicle. So please tell me how you justify the killing of Renee Nicole Good for someone that has actively violated policy and existing case law. I'll wait.
Well, the officer tried to jump out of the way, but
I'm
she still hit
sorry.
him.
Yeah, and what was the other part that I
The
said that was
officer tried
also against policy?
killing the shooting a driver.
Shooting the driver of a moving vehicle is explicitly against the Department of Justice and the Department of Homeland Security use of deadly force policy. So how do you
But wasn't
justify
she a
this?
Was-
He's
wasn't she
violating
also the endangered-
he's violating SOP. I assume you know what SOP stands for?
No.
Standard operating procedure. And existing case law. So how do you justify it?
Because when he was in front of the vehicle, he tried to jump out of the way. And she still went forward. hitting
Right,
him.
because she wasn't trying to hit him. And
Yeah,
he
I know.
didn't
She
step
wasn't
fully
trying
out of
to-
the way until after he took his first shot, which again is a direct violation of the standard operating procedure and manual of the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of Justice. Please continue to justify this.
So when she was trying to get out of the scene, she wasn't intentionally trying to hit him,
Mhm.
but she did hit him. She did hit him, which could have led to severe injuries. And
again,
to try to,
he shouldn't have been in
tried to
front of
stop-
her car to start with because he directly violated SOP of the Department of Justice and the Department of the Homeland Security with moving in front of a vehicle that is on and running.
but we can't stop that. It was so
Right.
when she.
I'm
when
so
she tried to
sorry.
leave the
I'm so
scene,
sorry. I'm
and
so sorry. I'm so
you could
sorry. When
stop
you
and
I'm
correct
so
me.
sorry. I'm so sorry. When you actively violate standard operating procedures of your own agency's manual use of deadly force and what to do when when you have somebody fleeing the scene of whatever it is, a fleeing suspect is specifically what it says in the operating manuals. You do not shoot the driver, nor do you move in front of a vehicle that is on and running. You have already lost your justification when you have violated your own standard operating procedures. And then we bring on Berceau v. Haugen, 2014, I believe. It might be 2004. I might be adding a one in there. 2004 Supreme Court ruling that explicitly stated that what Officer Ross did in that instance was officer-induced jeopardy and is not a defense for killing somebody. We also have the most recent one. Oh gosh, I don't want to say that case wrong. I know it. Barnes v. Felix. Okay, I was going to say the first name completely wrong. Barnes v. Felix, where the Supreme Court in a 9-2-0 ruling decided that when you are evaluating officer-involved shooting, specifically one that results in the death of somebody, a suspect, if you will, that you have to consider the totality of the circumstances. So the totality of the circumstances are this. He approached the driver of a vehicle after walking in front of her vehicle, violating policy number 1, right? Talked to her. She was calm. She didn't really say anything. She explicitly said, "I'm not mad at you, dude." Then a bystander, right, decided to goad him, not the driver of the vehicle, as he violated policy again, walking behind a running vehicle, right? All while recording with his personal device. And then, again, the bystander once again agitated him a little bit by calling him big boy, right? Okay?
Yeah.
And then he walked back in front of her vehicle, again, circling her vehicle for a third violation of standard operating procedures, right? Then he shot the driver of said vehicle directly against the Department of Justice and the Department of Homeland Security use of force manual when it comes to a fleeing suspect. And then in his own video, you hear him saying, fucking bitch, as she crashed her car because he shot her once through the windshield, which is the only, quote, justified, unquote, shots. Shot 2 more shots through her open car window. The third shot is what killed her. And you just called her a fucking bitch. Well, sir, I hope you fucking rot in hell when you die, because that's coming. Because we all die. That is the totality of the circumstances that will be considered if it goes to court. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi, my name is Gregory Smith. I'm a registered Democrat from Ohio, and I've actually come recently to start supporting Trump.
Okay, backstory unneeded. Real quick, David, thank you for the 5. Pucho Go David, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. And okay, how old are you?
And I am 29.
Cool. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, it's not my continued support. I'd say it's more recent.
Right.
Can I ask you a question, though?
So you're supporting him. What specifically has he achieved that has earned your support?
Well, can I ask you a question first?
Oh
Would
my
that be okay?
gosh.
If you
What
could
on
have
earth
sex
is
with
your
any
question?
animal- if you could have sex with any animal and you cannot say
Ew, I
dolphin,
wouldn't.
what would you?
That's disgusting. I wouldn't do that. That's called bestiality, and that's wrong. You're gross. The fact that you're thinking of that, you've watched too many Black Mirror episodes. Fucking weirdos. Ugh. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
I don't know, but Renee Nicole Good's dead, and I'm celebrating it. And she's
Okay,
rotting in
well
hell
then
and
you will
burning.
also burn in hell when you die. I hope that helps. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
That last guy was a weirdo.
They were very weird. Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
that was really fucking weird, to be honest. So what were you gonna ask? I'll let you take the lead.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
More of the administration, less him. He's just more of the spearhead.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved that's helped earn your support? Thank you, Phantom, for the gifted sub.
The fact, even though he talks like a toddler, no one can really deny that he has changed things, whether it's for the worse or better, you know. I think we've been put in a situation where we've been in limbo for a very long time, and this is either going to wake up people or it's not. And it's just time for us to make a decision what we're going to be as an American.
What are we waking people up to?
I mean, everybody is complaining about how ICE is doing this and that, and the moment a white woman got killed, and everybody gave a shit. But like we've been dealing with this for a long, long time, and for me, I kind of knew that Donald Trump was inevitable, and I just kind of want to see where this is going to go, and if we just become Nazi Germany, that's what's going to be. But I'm just tired of the middle ground.
Oh,
Genuinely,
gotcha.
I'm just over it. It's either we're going to be evil or not, but none of this middle shit no more. And I mean, for me, it breaks my heart seeing those kids in there. It does. It genuinely does. But I just feel like all this was going to be inevitable anyways. So maybe it's just nihilism. But me personally, Kamala did not seem like someone that was going to be strong enough to, and it was just going to be more of the same. And I'm just tired of more of the same. I'm just tired of it. We either fucking do the utopia shit and we actually give a fuck about people.
You don't.
Let's just,
I mean, you obviously don't care about people.
I mean, not really.
No, sir, you don't. When you start off by saying something like, listen, I know he's bad, but this needed to happen. And, I feel bad for the kids, but this needed to happen. I couldn't just vote for more of the same. So therefore, I voted for the worst option, knowing that it was going to be the worst option and negatively impact United States citizens. So no, sir, you don't care about people.
I mean, I'm not the only one that voted for him.
No, I'm aware
That's
you're one of
just the reality
77
of-
million silly people, but not all of them are
and they
accelerationists
exist,
that
though.
want
You
to
can't
see.
deny that
I'm
they
so
exist.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Not all of them are accelerationists that want to see it come like the end of society in some kind of way. So, yeah, I don't care to talk to nihilistic individuals or accelerationists because y'all are boring and you don't care about people hurting. So, problem solved. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi. How old are you?
I'm 19.
No, you're not. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi. How old are you?
24.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am. Let's have the argument. All
What,
right.
what
lowest southern
specifically
border
has
crossings
Donald
in-
Trump achieved in his
Yeah.
first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Lowest southern border crossings in 50 years, protecting industries like construction from being oversaturated.
Awesome. Where can I find the statistic on border crossings on CBP, ICE, or DHS.gov?
I don't have the exact source for everything.
Oh. So you don't know where Department of Homeland Security, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or Customs and Border Protection keep track of border crossings?
I don't know the exact source I read this from. But it was government agency.
It was a government agency, but it wasn't a statistic because you would remember a statistic.
It was about 237,000
237,000 what?
border encounters down. From
Border
2
encounters.
million
I'm sorry, are encounters the same as crossings?
attempted crossing, possibly.
Are encounters the same as crossings?
No, not quite.
Not quite. Have you ever looked up what is the definition of an encounter?
I would guess
According
that's
to the Department of Homeland Security?
someone coming to the border and denied entry.
Yes, they were rejected at the entry. If you are encountered at the southern border and you are kept track of as a statistic, which is all available on cbp.gov's website, then you are an encounter if you were denied an entrance or you were apprehended within 100 miles of the southwest or northern border within 2 weeks of arrival.
Right.
Yeah.
His presence
So
is a
those aren't
deterrent.
crossings. So I would like for you to show me where crossings are.
I don't have the stat for a crossing.
You
care to
don't
inform me?
have a stat. Yeah, we don't actually keep track of crossings because if somebody crosses through the southern or even the northern border through non-ports of entry and we don't know about them, how on earth would we keep a statistic on it?
No, that's a fair point. They do population estimates from what I've read on that. But for the most
Yes,
part,
they
I
do
meant encounters.
census, and that's because within the
His presence
census
is a
there actually
deterrent.
is an option for that. Brr.
Right. And his presence is a deterrent. They're scared of him.
Oh,
We're down
okay.
from
So
2
he
million
didn't
down to
actually
0.
achieve anything. It's just the vibes that he gives off.
Are you going to argue with that?
I just
They dropped
did.
as
Did
soon
you
as
not
he got in
listen?
before doing anything.
Actually, they were already on a decline prior to him entering office.
Right. So the decline from 2.5 million to 2 million explains the immediate
No, no,
decline to
no. The decline was
237,000.
occurring prior to even the election happening.
I know.
It was on a
Down. So hold on. So your argument here is they went from 2.5 million, then to 2 million, then to just under, and then instantly dropped to 237,000, and he doesn't explain any of that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's
You
not
haven't
normal
given me a
trend line.
specific achievement that made that
have.
happen.
He's a deterrent.
Oh, so just him being elected.
Standardized.
So him not doing anything, just him being elected and not taking any
No,
action.
it's standardized.
So now you believe in
totally
participation trophies?
I said a participation trophy.
Why is that? Because you just said that he was elected into office. He personally is a deterrent. So that means he didn't do anything to make this occur. That would be a participation trophy. He didn't do anything
Did
to
they
actually
not-
achieve results. So therefore, he just got credit for showing up to the ball game.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, did he
You
also
believe,
not-
just want to let you guys
did he
know,
also
we just
not
want to
push it
remind
back double
everybody,
like
we
he
just
did?
want to remind everybody that the Republican Party, once again, believes in these things called participation trophies that they have been so far against, including Donald J. Trump. But he's the one that wants the biggest participation trophy of them all. He just shows up and expects to be rewarded.
I see. Did he?
You're boring. Yeah, the FIFA Peace Prize is a great example of a participation trophy. We're so sorry that you couldn't get a real trophy, so we created one just for you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am here. Hey, I've got a question for you. Do you think that Trump wants Greenland to get
He
hard
sure
water
talks
to
about it
make
like-
atomic bombs?
Sorry, we already have the capacity to make atomic bombs. We wouldn't need Greenland for that.
Right, right. So,
Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I would just like to say,
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
You're a kid. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am still Charlie Kirk.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Charlie Kirk.
Nope. Guys, before you call in, turn down the stream in the background. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Date of birth, go.
December 14th, 2005.
That would make you 21. Well, 20. I think he realized his own math. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm over 40.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No, I oppose Trump. And I also
Awesome.
oppose the left. So I don't know if you're open to discussing or debating that, but I would be interested if you are.
No, I'm okay. But thank you. You have a good night. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How old are you?
27.
Okay, bye. It's the same person earlier that called. I'm not talking to you. You think I don't recognize your voice? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
Hi. How old are you?
I'm over 30.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
You're goddamn right I am.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
He's
You're not funny. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I'm Alex Preddy.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Stop calling. I know your voice. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am here, dude. Epstein sold your mom to Trump.
Well, I guess if that's the case, Donald Trump owes 18 years in back child support if I'm his kid. So thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I quite frankly love Charlie Kirk. He's my favorite. My favorite Charlie Kirk.
I give you an impression a 3 out of 10. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 51.
You sort of sound like you are underwater.
I have a sore throat.
Yep, that doesn't make it sound like you're underwater. It typically just makes you sound a little
Does that help?
raspy. Try again?
Warm the coat. Hello, come in.
Yeah. No, it's not helping. Okay. Guys, if you are new here and you haven't hit that follow button or that subscribe button, go ahead and hit it now. Welcome into the stream. Hi, I'm Mermaid Ari. I do this about 4 or 5 days a week. Sorry, 5 or 6 days a week. Just depends on the week and whatnot. And I talk to Trump supporters, so you don't have to. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Ephesians 4:30.
Okay. Well, we'll just read through some of these. Okay, thank you. I don't know how to say your name, so Mael for the jewels, Patrick for the jewels, Taro, thank you for the jewels, Mael for the jewels, Patrick, MS for the jewels, Steffelson. We do have mods in the stream that you sent this on. So I do know, like, they like to spam. They can throw temper tantrums, though. The problem is, if I mute them all or my mods time them all out, then there's no one to call into the stream. I'm not saying that, but thank you, Scott. I appreciate that, but I'm not saying that. You drive me crazy, but at least you're consistent. Well, thank you, Eric, so much for the 20. I appreciate that. Again, if all of them get muted or timed out, then there is no one to speak to. And then I just report on the news. All right. Remember, TDS is valid when the person being discussed in the president, not an insult. Woke is not an insult per the Pope himself. Just means aware of social injustice. Embrace it. Embrace the TDS. Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
How old are you?
63 today.
Oh, happy birthday.
And you know, I don't support Trump, but I'm sitting here watching you eat their ass up. And you keep up the good work. I like that.
Well, thank you. I
You-
appreciate that.
Every one of them, you catch them.
Yeah, that tends to
catch-
happen.
Yeah. And man, I enjoy watching you, cause you know what? You catch them rascals in a lie, or they go to cussing, or they go to saying something that you don't want to hear, and I'm glad you just cut them off.
You got it.
Hey, I'll call you back sometimes, but I'm gonna continue watching you until you go off.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You have a great Monday.
Hey, you too.
Thank you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello. And he called on his birthday, Mia. That was pretty sweet. Thank you, Cotton, for the jewels. Maine, thank you for the jewels. Mohammed, thank you for the jewels. Maine again. Excalibur, thank you for the jewels. Luca, I hope you're feeling better. Been out in the hospital. Nice to catch the streams again. Well, I do hope you're feeling better, Luca. I hope it wasn't anything serious. You know, you can always reach out to me if you need something. Scott, thank you for the Canadian 5. Just want to say hello. Hello. We'll say it right back. Darren, thank you for the jewels. Luca, nihilism is the terrorist wing of youthful apathy. Nihilism and lack of empathy really lead us to this point, and it's beyond ridiculous. Exactly. That's why I don't talk to nihilists. It's just, you don't care. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Nigger.
Okay. Well, guys, it looks like we're just getting children to continue to call us in a bad Trump impersonation. I didn't know that your impersonation could get worse than mine, but yet somehow, it's worse. The big, beautiful paper, sprinkle a little gold on it. Anyway, guys, we'll go ahead and just wrap this up then. Guys, once again, as we are ending the live, if you are new here, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, on whichever platform you are on. I'll be back on live tomorrow night on the tubes with Jimmy Snow and the Line, so check that out. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. I will be live on TikTok, so everybody that's in the chat right now on TikTok, come back tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, okay? Can you guys do that for me? Everybody that's in the TikTok chat right now, come back to this channel at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Can you guys do that? All right. You guys will hang out with me for a little bit. Well, Diddy, if you're going to forget, make sure you're in the Discord so you get the notification when I go live. How about that? The dog is excited. She knows I'm getting off. She's like, I'm ready to go outside. I'm ready. Isn't that right, Summer? Yeah, Pookies. All right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And I'll